Right, hello everyone. I am just going to very quickly do a second YouTube video because I didn't get any negative comments on the first one, so I thought I'd try a second one. Excuse me. Just doing a quick talk about some of my favourite products at the minute and some of the things I've used up in the last sort of month or so. Right, so first of all I'll talk about the things that I've used up. The first thing is this. It's Collection 2000 Fix Me Up Long Lasting Makeup Fixer. Now, I was a bit sceptical of these makeup fixers, you know, where's it going to actually work? And considering this is, I think it's £5.99, it is actually brilliant. I find that when I put my makeup on, put my foundation, powder and all the rest of it on, when I come to the evening, I look in the mirror, yes, alright, it's smudged a bit and don't look quite as fresh as you did when you first put it on in the morning, but actually the blush is where it should be, and yes, it really works, to the point I've actually bought another one of these. That's how much I liked it. So yeah, I would really recommend checking that one out because it does what it says, which is always a bonus. The second thing I've used up is Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro, which is like a base, and again I'm a bit sceptical of these sort of products. Will they actually work, or will all your foundation still sort of seep into your pores over the course of the day? But again, with this one, I must admit, yeah, it's not bad. It's not marvellous. Don't know whether I'd buy it again. I think it was about £5 or £6. It says on here, skin perfecting formula, 5-in-1 results, smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies and protects. Prolongs foundation wear, apply to clean skin, wear alone or under foundation. Well, yes, my foundation stayed on. It didn't go into my pores. Brightens, I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to say whether that brightened very much or not. Mattifies, again, I get quite oily skin, and I found that by the end of the day, or by the middle of the afternoon, I had oily skin, and I was blotting it with blotting papers, and this hadn't really worked. As far as the makeup base is concerned, to actually keep your foundation where it's supposed to be, yep, it's fine. The other things, I'm not convinced. At the moment, I'm actually using, it was quite an old one that I found in an old makeup bag. It's a Avon one. I can't think what it's called. But that seems to work better at mattifying, and that seems to work better at shine control than this one did. So I'm not convinced I'll be buying that again. I shall see what happens when I use the one I'm currently using up. I guess I'll just look and see what's on offer and try something different. The second thing, this one is, I have actually used one of these up, but this is the full one because I didn't think I was going to do a video and I threw the old bottle in the bin. But this is, excuse me, Sally Hansen Insta-Dry Anti-Chip Top Coat. Yeah, I think this is absolutely brilliant. That's why I've got a second one. It does what it says. It does dry them really quickly. I've seen some reviews on this saying, oh, it didn't dry them. Well, I wear, and I've got my nails done at the minute, and I must put on maybe 4 or 5 coats of polish before putting this top coat on, and it does dry them all. I mean, I always use a hairdryer to dry my nails because I'm far too lazy or far too impatient to wait for them to dry of their own accord. So I always go for about 2 or 3 minutes under the hairdryer, or with the hairdryer, to get them to dry. And within a minute or two, this has dried, and I wouldn't want to go and start doing the washing up instantly. But if you sort of sit and watch telly for a half an hour, then it's dried and they're hard, and it does last. I mean, these have chipped a little bit because I've had these on about 4, maybe 5 days. But you know, I find because I put so many coats of polish on, my nail varnish will actually peel off as the regrowth happens before it chips at the ends. So really impressed with that. So I haven't got the empty bottle because I've bought a new one and chucked the other bottle in the bin. But I would definitely recommend that, and I think it's literally about £5, maybe £6. So it's really quite cheap as well. And my favourite products of the month. First thing is this. This is Intensive Repair from Dove. Now, as you can probably tell, my hair is extremely processed and bleached and dyed, and it's not particularly happy hair at the best of times. And this is supposed to be an overnight treatment. Well, to be honest, I use this. I wash my hair in the morning, and I will run this through before I blow dry it, and I will wear it all day. And yeah, I think compared to how my hair was maybe 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, my hair is in a lot better condition now. And I will sometimes put it on at night, but I don't so much put it on at night because I like to use it as a day treatment, and I mean it does really work. And I think I paid 95p. I think this was half price, 95 pence. And to be perfectly honest, you can't complain at 95p, and it's even a bonus that it actually really does work. Right, the second favourite product is Lee Stafford Messed Up Light Spray Wax. Now, I like, when I go out, to make my hair big, so I sort of scrunch it and I make it quite big and sort of messy, I suppose. And I got a wax from a salon, and it's quite expensive. It cost me about 12, maybe £15. And it just made my hair feel like a gloopy, gungy mess on my head. It just felt like it was hanging. It wasn't messed up. It was just, it looked like I hadn't washed it. And with this one, I tend to spray it onto my hands and then just scrunch it into the back of my hair. And it doesn't leave that sort of nasty residue. I mean, I do take, when I go out, I take this with me because I do find it does drop. You sort of wear it for a couple of hours and it does drop and you need to reapply and re-scrunch. But actually, I think this was £7. And actually for £7 it does what it says, and it's really good, and it certainly doesn't. I'd rather have to reapply than apply it once and have it leaving my hair feeling so gungy that I just think I can't wait to get home and wash it. So yeah, I recommend that. And the other thing I recommend, this is expensive, and I treated myself at payday, and I shouldn't have done really, because I should be thinking about Christmas presents. But oh, I'm gonna have to tell you what the English is because I can't pronounce the French. But this is a Loccitane. It's Illuminating Shimmer Oil in Marvellous Flowers, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a French on there as well, and I can't pronounce that. And it's just in such cute packaging, and it's just such a nice concept, a perfumed oil. You put it on, and it's just really subtle fragrance. It does last because it's sort of an oil, it sort of seeps into your skin, I guess, and it gives you this really gorgeous gold shimmer. Now, I got this for like the party season coming up. We've got our works due coming up and stuff, and obviously Christmas Day and the like, so I got this to wear then. And yeah, I mean, it was £22, so it was quite a lot more than I would normally spend on such a thing. But I just think it's just such a lovely idea, and I don't often treat myself to expensive perfumes. And if I waited for anybody else to buy me one, I'll be waiting a long time because my boyfriend hasn't got a clue. But you won't better see that. But that's just how it shimmers, and it's just really, really pretty, and it just smells floral and clean and just really nice. So yes, it was a bit of a naughty that I bought for myself, but I mean, it's going to last. When I've used that, I use that for a works night out. I use that 3 times, and it's not even moved. Now, if I'd used perfume 3 times, because I'm a little bit generous when I put perfume on, the bottle would be sort of down. And this one, I just think it's going to last, and it's going to be a worthwhile purchase. And I know when I was in the Loccitane shop in Milton Keynes, they were saying that you can buy a gift set. I think it's got that in. It's got the actual eau de toilette in. It's got hand cream and a body lotion or something for £39. So I thought actually that was a really nice gift. If I'd known anyone that would have liked that, that's actually a really nice gift and really not a bad price at all. So yeah. So that is all I have. Again, if you like this, rate it. If you don't like it, tell me. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.